shit. I'm back. Oh my god. Whoa. Can I step out? I think I'm okay. Oh, Ezio's here. Oh god, Commander Shepard does not look too happy. Am I okay? I think I'm okay. Shit, that worked. I wasn't expecting... Oh god, Commander Shepard, calm down, man. Sir, this cow thing just jumped through before you. It's saying it knows you. Is this true? Cow thing? Yes, Commander, put your gun down. He's friendly. Oh, I'm still... What the fuck was all that about? Well, luckily I managed to get back. I just had this feeling I needed to jump off that building into that pool. And I would just come... I don't know what it was. Something was just dragging me towards it. Something in my head was just, like, ringing. Anyway, yes, Commander, put down your gun. I'm sorry, sir. Just taking precaution. Who knows what could come crawling through this portal? That's a good point, actually. I'd personally like hide a fence up here. If it's okay with you, I want to hire a crack squad to guard this room 24/7. Just a precaution. Yeah, actually, think about it. Ezio did just get through. I didn't even see him follow me, and he somehow managed to get here before me. How did he even do that? Maybe he had his own way of getting through. Maybe there's some kind of weird psychic element that I don't know about yet. This is weird. Okay. That seems like a good idea. I don't want any bad guys or any, I don't want anyone going through the portal outwards either. So it's a pretty good idea to actually get this. There's no security in this room yet. That's a pretty good idea. Yeah, keep up the good work, Commander. Thank you, sir. Just doing my job. I'm glad you made it through and back okay. Not going to lie, messing with the universe like this does not make me feel good. But I'm here under your orders. Just stay safe. Shepard doesn't really like what we're doing here, it appears. Tough shit! This is my sanction. You do what I say. Right, I'm sorry, Ezio. Moo, thank you for making that man put his gun down. I got here a few minutes ago and your staff did not seem happy to see me. How the hell did you... I don't know how he got here anyway. Sorry, Ezio. How are you holding up? I have so much to ask you. I feel much better now. And now I'm free of that damn cell. Moo. That king was crazy. Glad to be back with you. I'm glad you're back as well, Ezio. Man, it's been so long. What happened? Yeah, what happened after the explosion? Like, because Ezio went missing for quite a while before I declared war, full-on War of David, and then everything sort of went to shit and we blew everything up. So, what actually happened? I was out on a scouting mission on the Pork Lord. Oh, right, okay. I guess he didn't trust him because I'd sort of become allies. But I realised you had mobilised your army to engage David, so I quickly rushed to try and help, but I got there too late. Just as the explosion went off, it sucked me in. There was nothing I could do. Oh shit, man, I'm sorry. I think a lot of people got sucked into that thing, it seems. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in this body, scared and confused, just outside that city you found me in. I managed to blend as a regular cow for a while, but a farmer with a keen eye spotted I was different and started talking to me. He wasn't scared for some reason. Wow, that's quite crazy. I have no idea how he's morphed into this human cow, but I like it. I don't know. He seems like he'd be more used to, with hands. So we became friends, and I stayed on his farm, helping him out. I have a good connection with both animals and humans, so it was quite enjoyable. I still missed home, but I got used to that life for a few weeks. But then something changed that led me to be in that cell that you found me in. Shit. Man, that doesn't sound like too bad of a life for a human cow, to be honest, Working on a farm with other cows, and then in the evening get to chill in the house with the human, drinking a beer. Man, you did pretty good for yourself, Ezio, but, yeah, shit. You ended up in a cage, so something must have gone terribly wrong. Tell me more. Well, you see, the king of the city has started to go slightly crazy. I heard it was small things at first, like slight twitches on his hands, heavy drooling when he saw pigs, but it got worse and worse. Okay. He started to obsess about pigs and wanted them as pets, so made a petting zoo for them. But this was just the start. I don't like the way this was going. One night the queen found him standing in the petting zoo on a pile of dead pigs covered in blood, screaming that he could not find the perfect pork chop. Oh, this sounds really bad. This does not... Oh, Jesus. What... Okay, let's just keep reading. They put the king to bed and gave him many doctors, but they could not find a cure. But what happened next is worse. Everyone around him started to have the same hunger for pork as him. His wife, his son, all his guards stopped thinking he was crazy and began doing everything he told them. So this is some kind of like... Is this Ed? Oh. This is bad. I know I heard this and I was concerned. Maybe the pork lord himself had maybe fallen into the vortex. That is not impossible, actually, and been part of this whole mess. But he was never seen nor mentioned by anyone, and knowing Lord Egg's ego, he would have tried to rule the city by force right away and made himself king. So I don't think it was that. Something else, maybe even worse, I believe. That is very true. If Ed was there, Ed likes to make himself known as the king of all pork, the pork lord himself. He wouldn't go around quietly. That's not his way. Well, that's a slight relief, because to be fair, I did make some kind of alliance with him, but you can never trust Ed. Anyway, after everyone had become seduced by the pork sickness, as I called it, the king's first order was to destroy all inferior meat, as it was tainting the pork and corrupting it, apparently. Now, that does sound insane. Every farm around the city that did not breed pigs was burned to the ground, and animals killed. Jesus Christ. It was horrible. I managed to avoid being outright killed but the guards caught me, not knowing what to do with me, being some kind of hybrid. So they didn't kill him. They saw he was some weird human cow and took him. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Burning farms and killing cows, I cannot abide by that. Now, that is a crime. I'm glad I killed that goddamn king. What a monster. That sounds awful. I'm so sorry. It was truly terrible. I lost many innocent cow friends. Anyway. Once the king saw me, he instantly blamed me for the entire reason all the pigs were lacking the perfect chop. I guess luckily he did not kill me right there. Instead, he decided to study me and interrogate me to see how I'd ruined all his precious pork. Oh my god, interrogate? It doesn't sound nice at all. Meanwhile, the sickness seems to spread with the people of the city, purging all animal life that was not pigs. Pet dogs and cats were thrown away or disposed of, and the pork cult began. This is getting massively out of control. Jesus. I was sneaking across the roofs, so I didn't really notice much of this, but my god, no wonder the assassins wanted the king dead. What the? This is nuts. So everyone's just gone pig crazy. This sounds really bad. Okay. Members would dress up as pigs and oink for weeks. I think some went totally insane and believed they really were pigs. What the the most disturbing thing was I saw a handful of cultists through my cell window, and it was like their skin was turning pink and mottled, and their noses became shaped more like a pig. Okay. A few days after that, you arrived just in time. I never want to go back to that place. It's cursed. So hang on, the people of the city were like physically turning into pigs. What the hell is going on? How has this happened in the first place? This is... Oh my god, this is really disturbing. Okay. I need some kind of action plan. Is this a virus? Is it a pork virus or something that's spread... Oh shit, hopefully we haven't brought it back through. I don't want everyone here going insane with the pork. I hate pork. God, this is terrible. Okay. Well, I guess if it was going to affect Ezio, it would have already affected him, because he's been there all along, and he doesn't seem to be insane with the pork. I mean, he's a bloody cow, so that means he'd have to kill himself. Okay, well, that's good news. Well, this is very worrying news indeed. Well, at least he's not crazy. Maybe, hopefully, I won't have any issues. I don't know, we'll see. This is very worrying news indeed. We'll get some rest, you've earned it. Also, the assassins didn't seem to be affected by the pork lust. So, yeah, strange. You've earned it. Get some rest, Ezio. Fucking hell. This is... That's some news, that is. I don't even know how to react to that, honestly. What do I say to that? I need a minute to process. I'm going to get my stuff back. And then I'm going to talk to Nikolai. Some steak, my armor back. Oh my god. I don't even want to... Okay, right. I feel a bit safe now. I'm in this armor. Alright. Hello, Professor. So the experiment was a resounding success. You jumped universes without any apparent negative effect. I even managed to bring back a specimen. This is truly remarkable. You mean Ezio? Ezio's not a specimen, for God's sake. He's my friend, not a specimen. Your friend, you say? You know this creature from your home world? Well, this is absolutely fascinating news. Dr. Valentino may have a theory for you on that one. A theory? About what? Okay, fine. But for now, how are you feeling? I feel pretty good actually, considering I'm a bit tired, man. Free running, not my thing. I'm really bad at it. It's been a long day. Indeed, it has been. So, what exactly happened when you went through the portal? What did you see? What was on the other side? Just shortened it for me. Nice. Explain about the assassins. Right, so, that is one hell of a journey. If there's one thing about you I know is that you hate parkour. Damn, he knows me well. Must have been exhausting. I have to start calibrating the data we gained from this end of the portal. Although there was some interface we may need, interference. We may need many more jumps before we can understand fully how to target you to somewhere specific. Yeah, no, I can imagine. He already explained this, so that's not too bothered. Alright, I'll let you get on with it. I've got much to do. Alrighty. Let's go and talk to Dr. Valentino, then, if she's got something to say. Oh, man, look at her. I missed that. I missed that booty. Okay, thank goodness you're okay, sir. We were very worried that something had gone wrong when we lost data stream after the portal closed. I can imagine. Oh, right, of course. Once the portal... does it shut and then open again as I jump back through? Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm so glad nothing horrible happened to you in there. What was it like? And what is that cow human thing? Nobody seems to understand it. Well, I have to explain what Ezio is. Ooh. Yeah. Does kind of look like she's what? No, I'm fine. Flattered you're right. That cow was an old friend. An old friend, like from the universe you used to live in before you were betrayed and it got destroyed by red matter. Yeah, that's a pretty concise way of putting where I used to live. Yeah, exactly. I have no idea how I got so lucky first time fighting him. That is true. Like, how did I find Ezio? Like in the first place I went to, it's crazy. Wow, that is truly incredible. Of all the possible universes we have theorized possible, the odds are 1 in trillions of trillions of finding him, I guess. Unless, of course, unless what? Is this your theory? Tell me. Well, me and Nikolai had a theory, but I'm not sure if it's true or even possible, that having a world ripped apart by red matter-induced wormhole could cause matter itself to be squished and pulled and split apart, or even duplicated. Okay. It's not impossible that this is not the only version of your cow friend that exists. What? Wait, hang on. So, it may be the case that he duplicated and got warped into millions, if not billions of universes simultaneously. That would explain the highly improbable odds of you finding him first try. My mind is blown. Wait, what? So you're saying there could be millions of Ezios out there? Yes, exactly. Not only that, but other things warped into the red matter wormhole may also have been duplicated. It's not impossible that there may even be multiple versions of yourself out there. No. Is that good or bad? I have no idea. What do I even... Okay. So there could be more of me. Brilliant. Although it's equally likely that the wormhole would have turned you into a million pieces of dust as duplicated you. So it's kind of... So you're saying like Ezio's duplication may have just been a fluke. And that he got lucky and rather than getting turned to ash. I got lucky as well by not dying. Although maybe if I got lucky and survived, I got duplicated. Oh, fuck. This is weird. Okay. This may be a one-off occurrence. Otherwise, there could be traces of your old world all over the universes. Good and bad. I guess only time will tell if this is true. Oh, God, I've just had a thought. What if the Pork and Ed and Rob and Rich and David got spread everywhere and duplicated as well? Oh, this... What if I'm, like, on my own and they all got duplicated and they're everywhere? Can you imagine if David went on a planet and just had clones of David everywhere? Oh, my God. If David's even alive. Oh, okay. Well, this does not look... I've got a lot of questions. I guess I'll just have to jump again to find out. I'm worried now. Yeah, okay, well, yes indeed, sir. As the experiment was such a success, we'll input all the data we gathered and try to target your next jump slightly better. In the meanwhile, check for the nurse to make sure it's all okay. I don't even know what to... How... Okay, fine. I've got a lot to I think I just need to go to bed. Oh, man. That is a lot of information to process. Where do I even start? I just need to look out the window a minute and chill. look at the lovely park. Okay, let's just see the doctor, make sure I'm not dying or anything. That would be nice. Oof. Alright, where is she? She's over here. The nurse, even, should I say. Hello, Jane. Hello, sir, how are you feeling? I cannot fathom the stresses your body has been through that wormhole and what you experienced while there. Yeah, I mean, more the running across rooftops is stressed. I think I've twisted my ankle a little bit from falling a lot, but I feel fine, just a little tired, thanks. Well, I'd just like to run some quick tests on you anyway to make sure you're alright. Fine, sure, just get it over with, Doc. Okay, she's saying my blood pressure's a little high. That's probably all the cakes I eat. And there are some low trace elements of radiation, but all in all, you seem perfectly healthy, which is amazing considering what you just did. I'd get some rest and a good meal in, and you should be fine by tomorrow. Well, that's kind of a relief. I honestly thought I'd be... Yeah, well, I mean, what I did is kind of crazy. Alright. Thanks, nurse. I'll head to bed. Oh, okay. I mean, it's a bit light to go to sleep right now, so I think I'm just gonna... I'm gonna have a stroll around the city and think about what's just happened. I mean... So, there's a pork virus. There could be... millions and millions of Ezios. I mean, I like Ezio, but can I cope with millions of him? And what if there's millions of Eds? Or what if that pork virus is like something that's spread through and I don't even know where to begin. Right. Okay, I'm gonna go for I think I'm gonna go for a walk and have a rest, and I'll come back here once I had a nice bit of chill and prepare myself to jump back through the portal and see where the hell it takes me next. Maybe Ezio will join me, maybe not. Maybe, I think he probably needs a bit of a rest himself. Maybe I'll get him a room set up somewhere. But, Jesus. Alright, well, I'm going to go and head for a walk then.